Good morning.
It is Wednesday, January 23rd, 2013.
And now to JROTC with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Please pause for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. And now to Callie with the Daily Quack.
Vindicate, to clear from blame or suspicion.
Thank you, Callie, for that SAT word.
If you're wondering why there's a lot of names on us behind the board, it's courtesy of Bailey Elizabeth Pinholster. And these are everyone that has ever made a contribution to the morning announcements. Ever. So, thanks. We're
guys.
halfway done with them. And
More than halfway.
yeah.
And tennis. It started yesterday, which we forgot to announce, but you guys it would greatly benefit you to go to tennis if that's what you want to do with your life. I'm going to be there. She's going to be there. That'll be great.
And SAT and ACT Prep is going to meet today after school at 3:15 in Mr. Trantham's room. So make sure you're there if you want to improve your test scores, which is really, really important if you're going to go to college and you want a scholarship. You need high test scores. So try to go to this meeting if you can.
HOSA is meeting tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Miss J. Johnson's room.
And FCCLA is meeting after school in Miss Pittard's room. So if you're in FCCLA, you should probably go to that meeting.
And if you want to play football next year, you need to get in contact with one of the football coaches, being Coach Seabury, Coach Perry, or Coach Adams.
And Art Club is having a field trip to the High Museum. If you're interested in going, the dates have been changed and plans are still in the air, so you should probably go see Miss Jordan and talk about some details. And now to story time with Caleb Daniel Brown.
Alright, so little Johnny is always getting teased by the older kids for being stupid. So their favorite joke to play on him is to make him choose between a nickel or a dime, and he always ends up choosing the nickel. One day after he takes the nickel, the neighbor pulls Johnny aside and is like, "You should know that a dime is more than a nickel, even though the nickel's bigger than a dime." And Johnny says, "Well, if I took the dime, they'd stop doing that, and I've already made almost $20.
Thank you, Caleb, for that lovely story. Tweet us at #RegShelby13, #StoryTime, with how much you loved Caleb and all of his stories.
All his great stories. Anyway, now it's time for the Joy You're Joking today.
That's just lovely.
Did you hear what the scientists found out about diarrhea?
No.
It runs in your genes.
And if your air fresheners look a little something like this, you might be Miss Braswell, and you might need to go get a new one. And remember, knowledge is power!